Hi there. I'm Kingsman, another one of your friendly guides to all things King. Are you thinking of building a deck? Come along with me in this video to find out if you need a building permit, and if so, how to get one. So, you may be wondering, how do I know if I need a building permit for my deck? Well, to start, if the proposed deck is more than 60 centimeters or 24 inches above ground, if it is attached to a building, serves as a main point of entry into the home, or forms part of a required building exit under the Ontario Building Code, then you guessed it, you need a building permit. Before I continue, I should also note that whether or not a building permit is required for your deck, you still need to ensure your deck complies with other applicable legal documents, such as the Township zoning by law or Conservation Authority regulations. To read more about the applicable law that relates to your project, we encourage you to visit king.ca/planning101 for more information. Now, let's talk all about applying for a building permit for your deck. You will need the following forms and documents to be able to apply for the building permit, and we will shortly get into more details about each. An application to construct or demolish, Schedule 1 designer information, deck drawing and specifications, and a zoning certificate. The first form to complete is the application to construct or demolish, which is a mandatory form provided by the Ontario Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Housing. It needs to be completed fully and signed by the applicant. If the applicant is not the registered property owner, a letter of authorization form to act on the property owner's behalf must be submitted. The next form is the Schedule 1 designer form. This form is required when the deck is designed by someone other than an engineer or architect. In addition to these forms, you will also need to provide the following plans or drawings: a site plan, plan drawings, and elevation drawings. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly are these documents? Great question. Let's start with a site plan. A site plan is an overhead plan of the property. It shows all dimensions, the locations of existing structures, and their distance to the property limits, otherwise known as a setback. The site plan also shows the size and setbacks for your proposed deck. Area dimensions should also be provided for existing structures and the proposed deck. This information should also be summarized in a table on the site plan. Now, let's talk about what drawings are required with your application. Your plan drawings should show details regarding footings, columns, beams, joists, stairs, and guards. For footings, details such as size and spacing, depth below grade and height above grade should be clearly indicated. For columns, beams, and joists, details such as size, material, location, span, direction, spacing, and fastening details should be clearly indicated, along with the proposed deck material. Your elevation drawings should show each side of the deck that is exposed and visible. The elevation should include details such as height of deck above the ground, height of guard and handrails, as well as stairs if applicable. Handrails and guards should be of a design that is not climbable. If your deck includes stairs, the elevation should include details such as the rise and run dimensions of the steps. We still have to discuss the final element of your application, the zoning certificate. This way, before you apply for your building permit, you will first need to apply for and obtain a zoning certificate from the Township's Planning Division. We should mention that you will need to include your site plan, as well as your plan drawings and elevation drawings, in your zoning certificate application. Your zoning certificate will include your drawings stamped by the Planning Division, which you will then include in your building permit application. It is absolutely critical that your building permit application include the zoning certificate, or it will not be accepted for processing. Before you go, let's quickly recap what you need in your building permit application. 1. An application to construct or demolish. 2. Schedule 1 designer information. 3. Drawings and specifications. 4. The zoning certificate. With these items, you are ready to apply for your deck building permit application. For more information on how to submit your application, be sure to visit www.king.ca/buildingdivision. Be sure to check out the description below for links to all forms referenced throughout this video. Thanks for watching.